Hello everyone, I'm Brian. Welcome back to another episode of Quest for Eden, a Minecraft superflat desert world that I am terraforming into a beautiful green space. We're currently standing in the Stronghold, and I'm sure many of you are wondering, how did you get there? Well, the truth is I made a bunch of other videos that explains that, but I'm not going to release them. I think I owe you as an audience more. So instead, I'm going to recap what's happened up until now, and we can move forward together. We started off in the desert on our search for a green space. We were looking for saplings and grass. We walked towards the sun. We found a village. No saplings. We found another village. Still no saplings. We made a hidey hole and visited the ruins of another civilization long since destroyed. We stole all of their stuff. We raided a temple. We dug deep into the ground. We got our first glimpse of the underworld, the only place where grass still remains. We went to the nether. We killed some blaze. We made an ender trap that didn't work because I didn't realize endermen cannot teleport upwards. After that, we killed them with our sword instead. We collected their eyes, and we used them to find the stronghold. We then leveled the place and moved in. So that's where we currently are. Our goal is to make everything around here green, to plant trees, and bring the grass up from the underworld. I hope you all enjoyed this journey. Thanks a lot for watching. Hello everyone, and welcome back to episode 9 of my superflat Minecraft desert biome series, A Quest for Eden, in which I am changing this desert space into a beautiful green space. We are currently, I hope you're all caught up. This is episode 9 as I mentioned, and we're going to be calling this the new episode 1. So I hope you're all caught up. I made a recap video that I may have attached at the beginning of this, or I may have included as a separate download, but I'm not sure. So, to make sure everyone understands where we are at the Stronghold. We have found it. We have leveled it, as you can see. I tried to leave some of it intact. I left all the underside intact, all the basement and stuff is all intact, and of course I left the end portal room intact. Now, I went through a ton of equipment getting through this. Every time I chopped something down, 1,000 of the silverfish would come crawling out. But I did my best to level it, for the most part, leaving only the basement and this one building over here. And I left this building just so you could kind of see an example of my build style. My build style for this location. I'm going to be using mostly brick that I pulled out or made. I typically add a cobblestone around the edges like this, just to kind of break up the outline of the building, and a simple roof. And we'll just head downstairs. I've lit up the entire area as best I could used up every single torch I had in the world, trying to do so. But we'll go down and take a look. So I left the basement pretty much intact like this. As you can see, everything is nicely lit up. We take a look. BL values around 10, so we're all set. And this is what the entire thing looked like, in case you've never been to the Stronghold before. This is what the entire thing looked like. So we went through, we cleaned it out, and we lit it all up. I've got my mouse sensitivity turned down here to try and avoid a lot of blurring. Son of a bitch, open the door. There we go. Alright, out we go. And I think I'm going to maybe throw down one of these right here, just so we can get in there. We'll never go back in there, but just in case we want to. I'm calling that area the stockades. Yeah, so I leveled everything and left a few things intact, like this area here. You'll find these in Stronghold a lot. It's kind of a cobblestone square with wood inside, and then there's a hole that usually goes straight down and into pure darkness. And I just plugged up with some dirt, and in these two areas I kept. These are above ground, so I kept them, and I think I'm going to plant our first 2 saplings in this location, kind of in a glassed-in room, so we can have a beautiful view of the trees. Our front door is going to be over here. And this is going to be our storage area, and there's going to be, I think, stairs going up to a second floor over there, and that'll be the bedroom, the enchantment room, and the potion room, and possibly a walkway to go across to the end portal. We got lots of supplies around. You can see over there a couple of mine shafts, or one giant mine shaft. I'm not sure which one. I haven't been over there at all yet. On the far side over here is a second mine shaft, so there's going to be lots of wood and stuff around. And you can see a temple in the background there, so lots to explore later on. We're probably going to have to head out sooner or later and find ourselves a couple of villages, or we're never going to get those saplings. So I just buried a lot of the books. I ended up with 1,000 books. You can see all the equipment we've got here. I boxed it up here temporarily. I moved everything from the past base and brought it all over. So we got lots of great stuff, a gabillion doors, yeah, and some wood left. There's a whole bunch of areas that go straight down into the complete darkness of the underworld. This is one of them. I kind of opened it up, and I might change this into a mob catcher and a mob elevator and bring them up top here and then grind them for experience. So, the village is about 1 day's walk in that direction. It takes a full day to get there and a full day to get back. And I'm down to my last bit of food. This is all the bread we've got left. So I think my goal for today is going to be to start a farm. That's going to be the goal for today. Let's grab up this stone. Great. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to build a wheat farm as well as a carrot and potato farm. The carrots will come in handy later on. I'm going to use them to make golden carrots in the potion room, and we can be able to see in the dark down in the underworld. Actually, we can head down here and take a quick look at it. So again, everything down here is lit up. That's, like I said, I left it all intact. Go all the way down, 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 open the door, and this... I don't want to go too far. We can already hear the skeletons. There's a skeleton right there. That's the underworld. Oh, this is my new texture pack, by the way. It's called Bordercraft. I got it from Planet Minecraft, and I thought it was a really interesting texture, especially for this kind of world, a kind of a dark and dingy texture. It's based on the Borderland game, which I was a big fan of. Let's see if I can get out this door. I did it. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to head down there later on and build that mob catcher and right in that location. So let's get out of here and start that farm. So that's my goal for today, is to build that farm, and I think I'm going to build it out back. I think I'm going to build it right out here somewhere. There'll probably be a back door, and maybe I'll start it right around here. So start off with some... I'm going to build it slightly above ground. I'm not going to dig it in, so I'm going to start off with some soil. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 long. And we're going to have our piston right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I think I'm just going to build it with me. I'll put a mossy cobble in there. This is where the water's going to splash down and catch. So I'll plop that down in there, and on this end we're going to line this with some regular cobblestone. I'll get rid of my axe for now. Some regular cobblestone. Three like that. And our piston to actuate the farm. It's going to be an automated farm. Is going to go right here. Let's toss that piston down. I don't need my shovel. Toss that piston down right here. Okay, so that's going to be our piston, and we're going to build an infinite water supply behind it, and we will activate the piston from this location right here. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is make this into an infinite water supply. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll build the second half of this right next to it. So we're going to do it all at once here. So this is going to allow me to collect 14 pieces of wheat, or 14 carrots, or there's going to be 14 spaces on each side to cook, or sorry, to grow stuff. So let me toss it down, and then some more of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then the other side, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One of these is too long. Nope, this is right. Okay, good. And then my cobblestone's going to go in here. 1, 2, 3. Make sure there's nothing coming after me, because I hate when I'm looking down and then a creeper shows up. Nothing. Okay, great. So, this is going to be our location of our water supply. So, we got to build it 3 high. Get down there. Let me do it like this. Three. 3, and build it up the middle here, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Okay, good. And I think I'm going to use glass so we can see the water. You can use whatever you want here. I'm going to use glass. Okay, and this is going to be my irrigation trench, so that looks good. I need another one of those. Some stone. And right there. Okay. Alright. Get my shovel back out. Where did I put it? Right there. And I'm just going to dig a trench along here so I can my redstone in place. Oh, alright. I'm actually running low on iron and stuff, but let me go over here and make a new shovel. I'll just make a quick cobblestone shovel. Do I have any sticks? Yes, good. Okay. Shovel. Yeah, I really like this new texture pack. The clouds are all crunchy and disgusting. It looks kind of hazy and overcast and crappy, and the sun is this huge glowing ball. So I'm just going to dig down here. Hopefully, I don't know if this is an area that had something underneath it or not. Dig down, and then underneath. And I don't see my piston. My piston is probably actually under one of these things here. Let me see exactly where it is. Let me get over here. Keep my eye on that nighttime too. If it turns night, I'm going to bed. Yes, this entire area is lit up, but I am probably still going to get surprised by something terrible anyway. So let me just jump into bed real fast here. It's an awesome moon, huh? All cartoony. Look around. Anyone sneaking up on me? Sneaking up on me? No. Okay. Head back over here. There's my piston right there. So dig up. Ah! Do I have another one? I do. Okay. And it's right here, isn't it? Okay, there's my piston. So the first thing I'm going to do, I can actually build this back up. I'm going to collect this extra. You see what I mean? These guys are everywhere. And if you don't kill them, more of them pop out. Come here, you. I just heard more pop out. Ugh, I hate these guys. Alright, I'm still going to collect this stuff because I don't want to waste any of it. That's another one right there. See how it took longer to chop? That's another one. And if you don't kill them, then a bunch pop out from all different areas, so... Okay. And, alright, let's get this guy out. See, I heard more of them. Where the hell is he? They're hiding the stone. That's why I hate cutting the stone away, but you gotta do it. Okay, so... This is our... Right there is our pressure plate. So I'm going to put back some of the sand. Because we don't need it all. Actually, I'm going to toss a piece of stone in there. Alright, and this is our piston right here. So what I like to do is I like to throw down a little bit of cotton. And I'm going to invert this so the piston is always actuated. I actually need some redstone torches, which I don't think I have any. 1, 2, should be enough. And I'll put these right here for now. Alright, so you can hear my piston actuate. And then I'm going to dump redstone. What can I get rid of? Where's this dirt? All along here. 1, 2, 3. All the way along to my torch. And now, when I jump up here, actuate. Okay, perfect. normally up, and it goes down. So that's going to let my water free. I'm going to do the same thing on this side, and I'm going to probably be attacked by 1,000 of those little silverfish again. Okay, one more layer. And then, I think it's right here. There it is. That's another one right there. That's not one. I actually have a good sword that I enchanted before. And I should be carrying it around because they die with one hit with that sword. I just didn't want to waste it. Alright, let's get this guy out. Kill him. Come here. Yeah, I ended up with a ton of experience from killing those guys before, but, you know, they do a lot of damage, and it took so long to collect all the goods, so it got really annoying. Alright, I'm going to thread on my... Get rid of these torches for now. Thread on my wool right here. I keep calling it cotton. I have no idea why, but I keep calling it cotton. Alright, actuate that. Put back some of my sand. Like so. And then I'm going to go redstone all along here. It's not redstone. Pick it up. Alright. Now, when I jump on here, it should actuate. Perfect. Everything's working. Put back some of this stuff that I don't need. I should probably fill in some of this area too, because I don't want... Not tall enough for anything to spawn, but you never know. I always fill in the trench last before I add the water, because if I add the water first and I've done something wrong, it'll all spill out, and it always bothers me. The only thing I don't like about this texture pack is everything's kind of same-o. It's a lot of the same stuff over and over again. They varied the monster textures, which is kind of cool. I like that. So, you know, you don't see, you might see 4 different creepers and they all look different, so it's kind of cool. And I'm out of sand. One sandstone. I'm covering this over anyway with walls. Okay, so I'm just going to put my walls actually around here right now. Actually, I'll take these ones here out. Put cobblestone there. I don't have to go collecting glass later because I'm gonna put glass all around, kind of make an atrium there in the where the trees are gonna be. So I'm gonna need a lot of glass. Okay, so now I'm gonna put up some walls. Maybe I'll use some of this green stuff. Mix it up a bit. Kind of like this. Along this side too. Use the green stuff for the bottom. It's all mossy and crappy, right? As it happens at the end of the world. Use some of the good stuff in here. And we're going to make it at least 3 high. If you make it lower, sometimes you end up losing some of your goods over the side. I didn't bring enough stuff. That's awesome. Make that one too. Maybe I brought more. Let's see, did I bring more? Yeah, I did. I got some cracked in there too. So I'll spread that around later and make it look good. Do that side and just one. Okay. And that's pretty much all we need for this farm. I went this too far. Take this down a bit. Do like that. Oops. Okay, that's just decoration. Okay, so this farm looks like it's all set. And now all you have to do to finish the farm up is make your infinite water supply. One in each corner. Bam. And bam. Refill. 9 refill. Okay. Oh, and I got to drop down in here, and I'll add a bit of water here. That's my irrigation channel, so I will be able to keep my crops irrigated. And we're going to cover it over, actually. I'll add some more green stuff. We're going to cover it over. This will give us access to the infinite water supply as well. Alright, so now, when I step on here, everything comes straight up. Alright, so I'm just going to add a couple of little things in here, a couple of finishing touches. And that'll give me a full set of wheat. And I actually think I'm going to build out this way. I'm going to copy this exact same design. I'm just going to actually, I'll probably strip this away from here and build a couple more pistons here and actuate them from that side. And put a carrot and potato farm on that side. And in the nick of time too, because I am starving. I'm actually at a point where I wouldn't be able to run anymore. I'm not sure what's the best food. I know that bread is better than carrots, and I think potatoes, baked potatoes, are about the same as bread. So, what was I going to do? Oh yeah, I was going to grab, see if I have some stairs. I don't. So I'll just create some stairs fast here. And you know, I'm going to grab a chest. I like to have a chest in these things. Bam. Okay, yeah, this is just finishing touches now. Kind of breaking it up a bit. I like to add steps. 6. I like to add steps to get up, and I'll add a set here as well. Here, and here, and here. There we go. And I normally add... Is it already getting nighttime again? It is! The moon's coming out. Sun's going down. Anyway, I like to add a chest right about here. This chest will allow me to store my supplies, like any of my things that I'm going to be using for farming. So I'll toss one right here. Alright, and that's pretty much that. You know, I'm going to add one more set of stairs back here, just so we do have access to that thing. Alright, well, that's going to be our wheat farm. The moon's coming out. I hear a slime, but that's all I hear. I lit this place up pretty good, so we shouldn't have that many visitors. I don't even see anything. All I hear is that slime. But I'm still going to go to bed, and I will talk to you all in the morning. I'm going to call that an episode. I say it's successful. Have a nice day, everyone.